Secondly, Dharmendra, apart from what we see him today, he's also known for his lifestyle. You wouldn't have seen Dharmendra in in a in a in a way where he showcases his wealth in terms of consumption. That was not Dharmendra. If you look at the today's stars and Dharmendra, he kept a low profile. In fact, he was against his daughters getting into films.
Yes.
And Isha Deol, she had said it publicly. She had to fight away to get into the films. So he was also he was he was also a person from a different generation, born in 1935. So we have to understand that Dharmendra belonged to a different era. A man who was born in 1935, Ishita.
Yes, definitely. At this point, we at News 9, we are not making any speculation. We have to give the family at this point the time and space to come out and make an official statement. At this point, we're just talking about the legacy and the cinematic journey, in fact, that Dharmendra had. But at this point, we're not making any speculation. We at News 9 are respecting the privacy of the family to come out and make an official statement regarding the health conditions. But we're also getting you live visuals from the crematorium in Mumbai, where a lot of celebrities have now reached, including Amitabh Bachchan as well as Hema Malini.
Ishita, was that question to me?
Yes, sir. So go ahead. You were talking about, the kind of changes he's been able to make, the transition he had. Initially took up very serious roles that had more depth, and then he, transitioned to somebody who's known for his comic timings. So, if you could just go ahead and talk about more his cinematic journey.
The reason why I'm talking about Dharmendra in the perspective of 1960s is today's generation remember Dharmendra as a he-man.
Yes.
Garam Dharam. But there was a romantic Dharmendra also of 1960s. You would be surprised that in 60s, you will not find Dharmendra lifting his fist. You would find Dharmendra raising his eyebrow. You would find Dharmendra crying. You will find black and white Dharmendra talking softly in Hindustani. So you would see a very different Dharmendra in 1960s. It was the 90s, 70s Dharmendra in which he became Garam Dharam. And by 1980s, he became a he-man. And then by late 1990s, early 2000, he became Papaji. You see, the reason why I'm trying to put these words in perspective is these are the words by which people referred to Dharmendra. Very few actors in every decade could realign themselves to the newer film trends, and that was Dharmendra. Look at the way he made Bobby. Such a different thing. Look at the way he made film Loha. Loha is nothing but fist fights, and Dharmendra, punching 36 people at the same time. This is Dharmendra. So, we are awaiting official confirmation. Entire family is there. Karan Johar has tweeted. He's a very famous filmmaker. That is why we are putting it on record. Not to confuse our viewers. These are the tweets of those who have worked with Dharmendra and who have some say in this film industry. So that is why we have put this tweet of Karan Johar. He's saying that it's the end of an era. But we still remain at News 9 committed to ethics of journalism. News agencies are also saying it's the end of an era. But we, as we said, in principle, will wait for the official confirmation from the family. And I think a lot of people still believe that, there are some private moments that need to be respected. Dharmendra is also known for working with many younger actors and many heroines. A lot of people would not work with younger heroines. Many people would not work with younger actors. Dharmendra was one who had no qualm and difficulty working with different actors, younger actors, newer actors. Dharmendra had no problem. Dharmendra had no such problem. So Dharmendra could work with anyone and everyone. So Dharmendra is known for his versatility. Ishita. we are looking at these visuals from the Vilipale. We are looking at these visuals from Vilipale. The entire Mumbai film industry is there. But the official words are still awaited. People have started to tweet. We'll wait for the official confirmation. But it's Dharmendra. It's almost I would say, as Karan Johar has tweeted, if that is the truth, it's end of an era. If Karan Johar has tweeted, if it's end of an era, if Karan Johar has tweeted, and I would say that if it is true, it's a sad day. Is Samia there, my anchor? Samia, if you're hearing me, I would say that it's a very sad day. It's a very, very sad day today. These are the live visuals which we are getting from crematorium.
Is a man that several other young Bollywood actors have looked up to as far as his range is concerned. There are several actors from today's day and age who feel that he has set a benchmark so high that it's going to be always very large shoes to fill. But we are still awaiting an official confirmation and an official statement from the family of Dharmendra. However, we are putting out these live visuals on our screens right now that we are getting from Vilipale. All top actors from Bollywood have been standing in unison in this hour of grief with the family members. We are still awaiting the official confirmation on Dharmendra's health and his health update from the family is concerned. But as of now, what we can tell you, whether it is Amitabh Bachchan, Amir Khan, they have all reached the cremation ground. And as far as Karan Johar is concerned, he has also put out a social media post on platform X saying that he is going to be dearly missed. The action hero, the action king, the he-man of the Bollywood industry is right now at a very, very critical juncture. However, there are certain agencies that have gone ahead and confirmed that he is no more. We here at News 9 are going to be waiting for the official confirmation, the official statement from the family member. Remember, he has been battling with poor health, Karthike, for a very long time now. However, he never gave up on acting. Even at this point in time, when he had certain health concerns and challenges, we saw him in Rocky and Rani playing a pivotal role. And another movie of his called 21 is going to be perhaps his one of the last movies where we are going to see him. The posters are there on social media. Clearly this man lived while he was on the sets. On your screens right now from Vilipale Crematorium in Mumbai. There is a beeline of actors from Bollywood, all legendary actors, all iconic actors of Bollywood is where Dharmendra's name is forever going to be listed in. And interestingly, in the last few years, he has taken very dearly to social media. He would often put out short videos sharing what he is doing through his recovery, through his injury, sharing certain anecdotes about how life essentially should be, about his experiences. My colleague Sakshi is joining me right now. Well, Sakshi, while we are still awaiting an official confirmation as far as Dharmendra's health is concerned, there are agencies like ANI and senior directors from the industry like Karan Johar who have already put it out on social media saying that Dharmendra is no more. What do we know about it? Because these visuals that we are putting out on the screens are from the crematorium where the Bollywood actors are making a beeline.
All right, Samya, I'm not going to jump any guns here. I'm not going to make any kind of
Right.
statement in haste at the moment because that would be the biggest, mistake that a journalist would do at this point of time. We are at the same time we are trying to provide as much privacy as the family wants. What we are looking at through our screens are the live visuals coming in straight from Pawan Hans crematorium from Vile Parle of Mumbai. Usually a spot where you see all the celebrities from B Town getting everybody coming out and paying their last respects to. Already, we are looking at the beeline of celebrities pouring out to Pawan Hans. We have spotted Amitabh Bachchan, Amir Khan, Hema Malini, the second wife of Dharmendra ji. Everybody is present there. The entire family has already reached there. A heavy presence of security. CISF is already there. A couple of hours ago, we spotted an ambulance outside of Dharmendra ji's residence. And since then, people have been speculating that his health probably has dipped yet another time. And then we are looking at the visuals coming in straight from the crematorium. So we are just trying to connect the dots here. We are not making any official statement. We are waiting for the family to reveal it to us, to all the viewers, and make the first statement regarding his health and regarding Dharmendra ji. Till that time, we can only speak about the legacy